I want to go to Elena. So Putin is therefore militarily and otherwise strategically in his own trap. He's got the military successes, but they do not convert into a takeover of Ukraine. And he's gone so far. He has to show that he's done a takeover of Ukraine, but he cannot take over Ukraine, so he's looking at a protracted insurgency. And Russia cannot allow an insurgency. And that's perhaps, General, what the West wants. The West, at the cost of innumerable Ukrainian lives, wants Ukraine to become Russia's next Afghanistan. I think that's the whole idea, to bleed Russia in Ukraine. Elena, how do you look at it? Yeah. Elena?
Well, I agree that Russia is losing, and Russia is trying to get out of this situation because it's badly losing and can't sustain the situation any longer. And in fact, we can actually see, and I would argue that it's going to pull out of Ukraine pretty soon. But when we should really say that victory is achieved is when Russia pulls out of the whole Ukraine, not just including Crimea. So my prediction is that Putin is going to pull out and then just try to keep control over Crimea. But like what we should really aim is continuing sanction. And actually, what I would argue is to really end this war and what Putin is, these chauvinist, these irredentistic claims of Putin. What we should really do is start secondary sanctions against China, and China is really the ringleader here. I mean, China is really backstopping Russia, and China is really China has basically financed Russia, and because when right before the start of the war, so during the Olympic Games, Russia signed a deal with China, and basically China bought a massive amounts of quantity of oil and gas. So in this way, they're basically allowing Russia to continue its war. But Russia is not going to be able to continue this war without the financing of China. And China is basically going to stop at a certain point because, of course, China is not going to be willing to, as you said, to take the fall for Putin. So it's only a matter of time when, Putin and is going to pull out because
I think